Battleground Texas is at it again. This time we ensnared two of their operatives, turning a blind eye to the possibility their own volunteers could be breaking multiple election laws.
I'm not deputized, but there was a point where, we were in a group, and so anyway, there was a point where somebody handed me a voter registration card, and so I don't know how it happened, but I accidentally signed some people up, and wasn't thinking.
That's okay.
And
I mean, it's illegal, but yes, I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Earlier this year, Project Veritas caught Battleground Texas, an organization working to turn Texas blue and elect Wendy Davis governor, illegally copying voter registration data for campaign purposes.
Okay, so every time we register somebody to vote, we keep their name, number, and name, address, phone number.
The undercover video portrays a Battleground Texas election organizer as taking the personal information of voters for future political purposes.
James O'Keefe prompting the Republican Party of Bexar County to call for a full investigation into the voter registration practices of Battleground Texas.
I'd like to ask you a question about improper conduct at Battleground Texas.
I'm going to call the police if you don't get off this property.
Battleground Texas makes no bones about its objectives.
My name is Mimi Marziani, and I'm the Voter Protection Director for Battleground Texas. Voter registration is one of the most important things we do.
In Texas, voter registration can only be performed by deputized voter registrars.
This rule is very, very important. It's a crime to handle a completed registration form without being officially certified as a VDR.
We wondered how seriously they take their own advice and the laws of Texas.
Ronnie, thank you so much for coming out tonight. It was so good to see you.
Ronnie is a Project Veritas citizen journalist. She infiltrated Battleground Texas in Houston. Ronnie's not her real name, and she is not a deputized registrar. Emma Bauer works for Battleground Texas and was Ronnie's main contact in the organization.
I'm not deputized, but there was a point where, we were in a group, and so anyway, there was a point where somebody handed me a voter registration card, and so I don't know how it happened, but I accidentally signed some people up, and wasn't thinking.
That's okay.
And
I mean, it's illegal, but yes, I understand.
Yeah, okay.
Now, to be clear, Ronnie has just informed her superiors that she registered voters, but was not legally deputized to do so.
Do you still have the forms?
I do not.
Okay. Do you know where they went?
No, I do not.
Okay. Did your name get signed to a form?
We didn't, turn in cards, and so I said, I just kind of threw them out.
Okay.
And so I don't know if that's a problem or...
That is a problem in the sense that we are not allowed to do that.
Ronnie upped the ante by telling Emma that some of the registration forms she filled out she later destroyed because Ronnie had a problem with the people she had registered.
You can't refuse to register someone to vote simply because their views differ from your own.
Ronnie didn't actually register people to vote, nor did she destroy any registration forms. But the people at Battleground certainly seemed to believe she had. When she told the story to a more senior Battleground operative, Sam Krause, he also knew it was wrong and quite possibly illegal.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something. The thing about it is, a couple weeks ago, there was a voter registration drive. It was at a park on the west side. But anyway, long story short, I accidentally signed up some people that, without having some deputization. Also, there was another thing too. There were some people that were kind of giving me a hard time, kind of toss those in the trash. Regrettably, it was voter registration. Correct.
Do you know where they are? Or are they gone?
They're gone.
The lesson learned is that you never throw away voter registration.
Well, of course, yeah, and I know that, but I'm being upfront about it.
You gotta.
But she said,
get deputized.
It's probably a little late for that, but I guess the motto at Battleground Texas is, better late than never.
I went ahead and talked to Sam.
Oh,
and he said, what we were talking about earlier, and he said that, for right now, we're just gonna kind of leave it alone.
We're gonna follow Sam. As long as it's not on me, we're gonna follow. I'm all good with that. I am all good with that.
Stan Stannard is the Harris County clerk. He says that if someone knew that voters had been illegally registered or registration forms destroyed, they should have reported it.
So when they don't, the state must come down on people who do not follow the law. We will have them investigated by the DA. If there's anything in dealing with elections that I think is wrong, I'm going to turn it over to the DA to be investigated.
So the consequences would be you would turn that over to the DA?
Correct, yes.
We wanted to know if Battleground Texas had reported the alleged improprieties to election officials. So we went to Sam Krause's apartment one morning last week.
Who is this?
This is James O'Keefe with Project Veritas.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't talk right now. I'm still getting ready for the day.
You were told recently by an operative, Battleground Texas, that they improperly registered voters and even ripped up the forms. So did you report that conduct to the county or to law enforcement? That's all I need to know. I'm sorry, was that a yes? You said yes or no? Sam? I guess you didn't report it? Okay. Thank you. Hey Sam, James O'Keefe, Project Veritas. How you doing today?
Can you get off my property?
Sure will. Did you report that illegal activity to the county or to law enforcement officials?
Hey, I'm going to call the police if you don't get off this property.
We're on public property right here. Sam did not call the police. Sam Krause did not answer our question, which leads me to believe that he did not report the illegal conduct to Texas officials.